Good morning, Patriots. This is Mrs. Coolish reporting with GWA News on Thursday, August 13th, 2020. We're going to begin this broadcast with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the moment of silence, then the school vision. At this time, please stand. Place your hands over your hearts and remove any hats or hoods. Ready? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. School vision, ready, begin. The George Washington Academy School Vision is to meet students' needs by providing differentiated instruction with consistent curriculum in a safe, welcoming, supportive, and positive setting while maintaining patriotism, high expectations, and mutual respect. Today is GWA T-shirt day. If you're wearing your GWA t-shirt just like I am, you are showing your patriot pride. In fact, we're going to keep a count of how many students are wearing their shirts in the Zoom meetings today, and the class with the most students that have the GWA shirts and showing the patriot pride will win 2 patriot points for the day. Thank you so much for your participation and school spirit. Breaking news. In case you didn't see the School Reach message yesterday, the EdKey Task Force has informed us that starting Monday, August 17th, George Washington Academy will be able to provide 2 learning options to meet the needs of our families. The first learning option is to continue the distance learning model as we've been doing. Through this model, students will attend a Zoom class of a live stream class and will utilize the Google Classroom for assignments. The students will be expected to attend each Zoom session, as that is how we take attendance, and we ask them to participate in the class activities. If the student is unable to attend the class, the recording will be sent to the family with the assignments associated with the lesson. Option 2 is in-person instruction. The students would attend school at the GWA campus and follow the school academic vision. Classrooms and common areas will be sanitized after each academic block. Per state mandates, face coverings will be required when social distance of at least 6 feet cannot be maintained indoors. Hand washing and or sanitizing will be encouraged throughout the day. Students will need to bring their own learning tools used throughout the day, and sharing of items will not be permitted. Technology, PE equipment, and science tools used throughout the day will be sanitized after each use. Recesses will be staggered by grade level, and equipment will be sanitized after each recess block. Meal service will be serve only, and class lunch times will be staggered to support social distancing guidelines. Electives will be conducted in person, observing social distancing guidelines. Sports may be available if the Desert Pine League allows it. SPED 504 and ELL services will be provided in person or via Zoom while on campus. If you would like to choose the in-person learning option, an acknowledgement and disclosure form will need to be signed prior to your child coming on campus. Additionally, if you currently checked out a device or hotspot and are choosing the in-person learning format, the devices will need to be returned. We know that you may have many questions regarding these 2 different learning options, so please let us know what they are, and we are trying our best to get them answered as soon as possible so we can make this the best learning process for all of our students and families. Thank you so much for your patience and support as we've worked through this process. Additionally, with this process, we have sent out a link to fill out a Google form on which model you are going to be choosing for your student. Please fill out a survey for each of your children, and if possible, turn them in by 5 o'clock today so we can get a count of how many students are choosing each option, and that'll allow us to plan accordingly. Today is Thursday, so that means it is Zoom Science Day. Links have been sent out by teachers, and we will follow this schedule. 8:30 to 9 a.m., Kinder with Mrs. Caswell. 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., K1 with Mrs. Blair. 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., first grade with Mrs. Hunt. 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., second grade with Mrs. Limpo, 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., third grade with Mrs. Hunsicker, 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., fourth grade with Mrs. Weber, 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., fifth grade with Mrs. Meyer, 12 p.m. to 12:30 p.m., sixth grade science with Mrs. Nielsen, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m., seventh grade science with Mrs. Nielsen, and 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m., eighth grade science with Mrs. Nielsen. Please note that attendance is taken during these Zoom sessions, so please come to class on time. If you are unable to attend the class, please call the office to call in your attendance for the day. Students, do you remember the Patriot Points board from last year? Well, it's back, and we already have classes that are on the board and getting points for 100% attendance in Zoom sessions and completing the Google Classroom assignments. Just today, we get another point for Mrs. Meyer's class, which puts them in the lead with 3 points. Remember, when you get to 20 points, your class will get a PAC-sponsored party. Keep up the great work, Patriots. In other news, Galileo benchmark testing continues today. I am pleased to announce that over 65% of the student body has completed the benchmark so far. We'll be utilizing the data later this month to create our differentiated reading and math groups. If you haven't scheduled your benchmark assessment yet, you may do so by contacting Mrs. Hudson at chhudson@edkey.org. Thank you so much with your support on the benchmarks. Students in grades 3 through 8, the elective team met yesterday to come up, let's see if I can find it here, with, where is it? The first quarter elective schedule for you. We made a video to go along with it with a brief description of each class and also sent you the Google form. I want you to watch the video and learn all about the different electives we offer and then fill out the form, choosing one class per day. Your choices are for Monday, yearbook, Japanese, yoga, which is yoga and health, band, study hall silent reading, art for grades 3 through 5, beginning clogging, and service learning. Tuesdays, student leadership, Lego robotics, jump rope, study hall tutoring, Spanish, silent reading, intermediate clogging, comic book making, and choir. Wednesdays, newspaper, D&D, line dancing, study hall tutoring, study hall silent reading, art for 6 through 8, intermediate band, and historical drama. And Thursday, broadcasting, sports, retro dance, study hall tutoring, gardening, study hall silent reading, Lego engineering, and sign language. So hopefully we have something that meets the needs of all of our kiddos, and you guys will have an amazing time during our first quarter with the electives. We also are offering peer mentoring again this year, but remember, you have to, in order to get that class, you have to fill out an application, write an essay, and get the teacher approval. If you are interested in doing that, please let me know and I will get you the prerequisite documents in order for you to get the recommendation to take that class. If your birthday is today, this one goes out to you. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Ole. Thank you for your kindness and support as we work through the distance learning model. If you have any questions, please let us know. Our office hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Fridays, 8 a.m. to noon. Our phone number is 928-440-6228. And you can also find valuable information on our website, georgewashingtonacademy.org. Thank you for another great day. That's it for this broadcast. We'll see you later. Have a great Thursday.